Hi class, welcome to week 3. It's amazing to me how quickly these weeks go by. This week we're going to be focusing on the Preschool Learning Foundation of Self-Awareness and the Kindergarten Standard of Interpersonal Communication. So the CATS chapter 3 really talks about 3 different areas: relationship-based guidance, goodness of fit, and the messages that we receive from our childhoods and how we carry those forward into our current relationships. So our tasks for this week are, of course, the Chapter 3 quiz. I've had several people comment to me about the quizzes, and I just want to make it clear that the quizzes are not to punish you in any way in terms of cramming any information into your thinking process, but my experience over 25 years of teaching tells me a couple of things. One, that quizzes are really the only way to ensure that the students actually read the text. I think at this level and in this particular TK program and this class, you very likely would read the text anyway, but this is a way to get students into the material a little bit and have a little deeper thinking about what's happening in the chapters. And also, people by human nature take things more seriously when they know that there's going to be some sort of a quiz or a test involved. So in almost all of my classes, I have a short quiz each week just to make sure that we're all on the same page. So don't worry so much about individual scores during the weeks, because there's a lot of points available in this class. So if you miss a couple of quiz questions, just don't worry about it. So you will have your Chapter 3 quiz. You will have the PowerPoint for this week, which is titled Messages from Our Childhood. And most of the information from this week is taken from, specifically from the Conscious Discipline program that I have mentioned previously. And the reason for that is because I think it so beautifully illustrates the concept of a state that we or our children are in throughout the day. Our states change throughout the day and actually minute to minute sometimes. So I hope that you find this information informative, and that, as always, you will relate it to yourself as well as to the children in your classroom. As we've said, as we reflect on our own behaviors and our own thinking about a particular situation, we are better able to help the children in our classrooms. And then we have a video that's a little bit longer than some of the other videos that I might post. It's about 15 minutes, but it's a wonderful video on goodness of fit, and it's a TEDx talk, and I think you'll learn a lot from this video, so I encourage you to watch it all the way through. We have our additional reading, Building Positive Teacher-Child Relationships, which in many ways is the theme of this whole class, and just gives you a little bit deeper information. And then our discussion this week is a whole group discussion, and you actually have a choice on which option you'd like to take. One is, I'm going to go ahead and go in here, I think. There we go. So as always, you just go in to create a thread. So one of the options is to choose this 3.5-minute video that shows an example of using breathing techniques, or and talks a little bit about other practices to calm a class and help children focus on their breathing and focus on calming techniques. And so you would view the video and then post a short reaction to the video, and I've given you some prompts right here. The other option is to upload a piece of art or music or a video of a dance or something else that really you resonate with in terms of how you feel when you're working with children on your very best day. I find, at least for myself, that if I can express myself somehow creatively, I can let people know more about what I'm thinking than if I just use my words. So this is an option for you if you want to scroll through some sites and see if you can find a piece of art or music or dance or something that really speaks to you and makes you feel the joy of teaching. And then you would upload that particular artifact and talk a little bit about why you chose that artifact. Just let us know a little bit more about what excites you about teaching. And so you will post by Thursday and have your responses to 3 classmates by Sunday. So that is the weekly discussion. And then finally, this week you're going to choose an article to present. And all you have to do here is go in and give the actual title of the article that you want to present in the blog, just kind of like we did when you chose your SEL presentation. So if you go over here to readings and you go to article review assignment, there are all of these options for readings that you might find interesting and that you would like to do a presentation on. So scroll through them. I suggest not just looking at the title, but take a look at the article, because some of them are longer than others. Some go into more detail. All of them are excellent. And you can, of course, go to the assignments and rubrics tab to look at actually what you need to do for the assignment, look at the rubric, and look at the sample assignment that I have posted. So that's what we have for this week. In week 3, please let me know if you have any questions at all. I actually will be out of town Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will have limited access to email, so I will certainly get back to you as soon as I can, but it's always helpful if you can take a look at the week and go through and see if you have any questions, so that you can post those questions or email those questions to me early in the week so that I can get back to you in a timely manner. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to our discussions.